Somalia is taking a major step forward in its journey toward digital governance.
As of June 23rd,
a national identity card is now required for anyone applying for a driver's license or registering a vehicle. This policy, announced by the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, is part of a wider effort to modernize public services and strengthen the role of official identification across the country. From now on, no Somali citizen will be able to access transport-related services without presenting a valid national ID. This includes not only applying for a driver's license, but also registering a vehicle, verifying transport company shareholders, and applying for other related permits. This policy didn't come out of nowhere. In fact, it follows a directive approved by Somalia's cabinet on April 7th that made it mandatory for all public and private services in the country to require a national identity card. The aim is clear: to establish a unified, secure, and reliable form of identification for every Somali citizen. It also reflects Somalia's ongoing efforts to strengthen its legal and institutional frameworks. The new transport policy is aligned with existing laws, including the 2007 Provisional Road Transport Code and a 1971 law, which already required valid identification for many public services. But until now, these laws hadn't been fully enforced with a digital system like the one being rolled out today. This shift is being led by the National Identification and Registration Authority, known as NIRA. The agency has been at the forefront of Somalia's national ID program, working to enroll citizens across the country and integrate the ID system into all sectors of government and society. But the push for the national ID use goes beyond the transport sector. It's now playing a central role in Somalia's efforts to expand its financial access. The national ID is increasingly required for opening bank accounts, making digital payments, and verifying identity in financial transactions. This push for financial inclusion is backed by international partners such as the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, and Visa, who are working with Somalia to build a more inclusive and secure financial ecosystem. NIRA's executive Director Abdiwali Ali Abdulle has emphasized the importance of the National ID project. In a recent interview, he acknowledged the many challenges facing the country, from security to infrastructure limitations, but reaffirmed the government's commitment to moving forward. Abdulle shared that the government has developed a national strategy to scale up ID enrollment and reach at least 15 million people by the year 2029. This means millions of Somalis, both in cities and rural areas, will be able to access services more easily, prove their identity with confidence, and participate in the country's growing digital economy. The benefits of this system go beyond convenience. A national ID helps reduce fraud, makes government systems more efficient, and ensures that services are delivered to the right people. For citizens, it's a passport to opportunity, opening doors to jobs, education, banking, healthcare, and mobility. Somalia is not alone in this journey. Across Africa and around the world, countries are realizing that secure digital identification systems are the foundation for modern governance. For Somalia, this is not just a technology upgrade. It's a step toward rebuilding trust, restoring order, and giving every citizen a recognized place in the nation's future. So if you're heading to the transport office to apply for a driver's license, register a vehicle, remember, your national ID card is now more than just a document. It's your key to services, your proof of identity, and your connection to a changing Somalia. The journey may be challenging, but Somalia is moving forward with every card, every citizen, and every step toward a more connected and inclusive nation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on Somalia's transformation. Thank you for watching. Also follow us on Facebook.